Hey string slingers, it's that guitar guy Frank Spear. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to do something really interesting, I hope. We're going to take a famous lick from the 1970s today, and what we're going to do is we're going to rearrange those notes. We're going to mix them up and we're going to extract our own licks from that lick. Just by mixing notes around, we're going to create our own licks. So let's jump right into it. We're going to do more videos like this. Hope you dig it. Check it out. This is the great 1970s lick from Jethro Tull, Aqualung. Comes right out of the G minor pentatonic scale. Well, sort of. Got one additional note. One extra little bonus note. But it's a beautiful little 5-note lick. Very memorable, very hooky. And there's that note, that flat 5 to the 4. So we've got the 5, the 5th, right? Here's G, coming right out of the scale. Built right around those 5 notes. So we've got the 5th of G. Here's G. Here's the 5. Then we go to the root. So 5 to 1. Then we grab the minor 3rd. That B flat. We grab the 4th. Then the flatted 5th. So we've got the 5. We've got the 1. We've got the minor 3rd. We've got the 4. We've got the flat 5. And it starts on the 5. Great lick. And it's that flat 5 note that gives it that haunting sound. If we just used the regular 5th, the perfect 5th, we would get this. Not quite the same. Watch how haunting it is now. Just by lowering that note. Now let's develop a couple licks of our own by using those same notes and just kind of rearranging them, reordering them. See what we can come up with. Here's one I came up with. All right, so we're starting out with the 4, flat 5, and the 5 to the root. Right, then it's the root, flat 3, 4, and flat 5. Back to the 4. Repeat the... And this time we're grabbing the different note. We're grabbing the F. Okay? So we're coming right out of that minor pentatonic scale. We've got all those notes available to us. Why not throw in the flat 7? Give it a little extra flavor. Pretty cool. Let's come up with another one. You can even vary that up a little. A cool thing to do is reverse the order that the notes are originally played in, right? So you've got... What if we start here? Kind of work our way up, right? So... That might be my favorite one. Let's do one more so we get 4 licks out of this lick. And then write your own tune around it. Go to the chords of the song on the internet, find the chords for the actual song, and start playing with those. Mix them and match them, and come up with your own vocal melodies. I've got a video on that as well that I'll link in the description below on how to come up with vocal melodies by using the notes contained in the chords. So check that out. Let's do one more. How about this one? So we're going to take this lick from the Double Vision tune from Foreigner. Feeling kind of dirty, feeling kind of mean. Something like that. And we're going to do our thing to it. All right, so this song is in the key of A minor, and we've got this G chord to start it off, which is the 7th chord. We don't really need to know the theory behind it to make our own licks out of it, but it's kind of cool to know a little something about it. There's our G. We've got a C, a D, and that's it for that first part. We're letting that open A ring out as a pedal tone. Feeling kind of dirty. There's an A chord there. And it doesn't really matter. We're just playing the 1 and the 5. It's like a power chord. I think it's there's a low E ringing out in there too. Feeling kind of dirty, feeling kind of something like that. And then that open E, F. That would be the minor 6 in A. F, E would be the 5th. And C, B, G. Back to the A chord. So it's a key of A minor, key of C major, same key. And we're going to take that opening lick, and then we're going to take that lick, and we're going to make our own licks out of it. So let's see what we can come up with. One of the first things I like to do in rearranging a lick is if they're starting high, I'm going to start low and vice versa. So he starts on this G, I'm going to start here. And I'm going to use that droning A. It's important to get that riff right. I'm just making it up. Back to that open A. You can vary it up however you like. I like getting that high B and E in there. So like... So you got the beginning of a great tune there. Nice rock tune there. Let's try another one. And just play off that lick here. You can do something slow with it too and pretty. So like a... And a lot of that rhythmic stuff you do underneath the vocal line. Chugging away. Little top 10 to back top 9, you know. All that stuff will work right in a little box here. You got songs right there, right? So those are fourths, right? You got a note and then the fourth above it. Right? It's the fourth note in the major scale above that note you started on. Let's see if we can come up with one more. Something really fast-paced, maybe like Jakey Lee-ish. Right? That's kind of cool. So there we go. We got 4 or so licks out of that lick from Foreigner. Hope you're enjoying this series. We're going to do more on this, taking a famous lick, and then we're going to create our own licks based on that lick. You can see that it's endless. You can mess around with rhythms. You can mess around with time signatures. You can mess around with tempos, right? We could play something in 5 instead of 4. Well, there you have it, string slingers. We took one very famous lick and we extracted, we created, we formulated 4 of our own very famous licks out of that lick. And that's how you write your own licks. That's how you write tunes, right? Why reinvent the wheel? Go out, find your favorite licks, learn them, and then rearrange the notes and come up with your own licks. Then go jam with your guys or your gals. We're going to do more videos like this with other famous licks. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you in the next one.